Unit 2, Recording 4. 1.
There are a few things that scare me, but probably one of my biggest fears would be spiders. I just really, really hate them. The small ones aren't so bad, but when you get a big one like in the bath, if you find it in the bath when you go in, that's just really, really horrible. And I can't really, I wouldn't ever want to touch one or anything like that. Sometimes I get somebody to go in before me if I think that there's a likelihood that there might be a spider in a room. But yeah, that's probably one of my biggest fears.
2.
My problem is that nearly everything makes me giggle because it depends on my mood. It depends if I've not had much sleep, for example. Oh my goodness. Then I just can't hold the giggles in. And the more serious it is, like if I'm at work or something, the worse the giggles get because I know I'm not supposed to do it. So if somebody says something that I find mildly amusing in normal life, if the stakes are higher and I'm at work and it's a really important meeting and I'm a little bit tired, then I just go to pieces. It's terrible. And somebody can just look at me the wrong way and I've gone and I cannot stop either. And the more I try to stop, the more impossible it is. It's even happening now. Brilliant.
3.
I think it's fair to say that I am governed by time. I think I resent it, but it's true. And the idea of being late just makes me really, really stressed. I always try and get somewhere. Well, I always try to get where I'm going at least half an hour in advance because the idea of being late just, there's a chemical reaction in my body and I can't deal with it. So I would say that being on time is very important to me. And if I'm not going to be on time, I get incredibly, incredibly stressed out by it.
4.
I think something that's quite new to me makes me really happy. I've recently become a father, and seeing my little boy when I go home is like the best thing in the world. And going through the front door, and often he'll hear the front door open, and I can hear him wherever he is around the house, kind of shouting and screaming, and then he'll run down and just give me like a massive cuddle, and it's just the best thing in the world, and it just fills me with joy. Seeing his little face, he's happy, I'm happy, and it's just amazing. Yeah, hearing him laugh makes me laugh, and it's something that's really tough, but actually the main thing is it just makes me so happy all the time. So, yeah, my little boy.
5.
I find things like crime and war and poverty and things like that very depressing because there doesn't seem to be a solution. I don't think there ever will be. And that's depressing, because we hope nobody really wants those things to exist, and yet they always do. It's like illness, and as soon as we've cured something, another illness pops up because that's just life. So, that makes me sad. And some of those things, we can work on and improve upon, but again, you can't help feeling like people are just people, and unfortunately, we're stuck with those things, I think. It's humanity.